Topic 5, something we've never said before.
Whoa.
JoJo Part 5, October 2018. You heard it here, folks.
I'm putting
JoJo
my
Part
IOI
5.
light stick away because it doesn't really fit Yoonmirae at all.
And now for something completely different.
Ice cream. Yep. So we are going to be reviewing Yoonmirae's Gemini II, her first album in 15 years.
Gemini II.
Crazy.
This was Jacob's pick.
Yeah, this was Jacob's pick. Obviously, I didn't say it, obviously, but Chunga was my pick. Surprise.
I was hyped AF when Nate told me about this. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, both Jacob and I are huge fans of Yoonmirae.
Yeah, like Yoonmirae is one of my favorite artists. MFBTY is like up there with Epic High for me. I love Wonderland. Like,
yep.
Yeah. So
okay, starting off with Rap Queen. I like. So this is an intro.
It's a cover of Rap God by Eminem.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's a cover of Eminem's Rap God. This is basically an intro track. I like how minimalistic but like really interesting the instrumentals are. Tiger JK is a great hype man. Yes, and I love the repeating of "My fans are better than yours."
Yes, that's awesome.
It was
that's so funny that's their. I always thought it was hilarious that's their excuse for what MFBTY stands for.
Yeah, because MFBTY has two meanings, as "My fans are better than yours" and "motherfucking busy Tiger
Yoonmirae." Yeah, like apparently, like they didn't really have a name for their group. Somebody asked them, and they were just like, MFBTY, and they're like, okay.
That's funny.
They just went with it. So yeah.
But yeah, "My fans are better than yours" is such a good version of that acronym too. Yeah. Like, it's great.
So for me, like, I'm not as well versed in Yoonmirae's discography as Jacob and Nate are. So yeah, this is definitely. I mean, outside of like, I don't know, like Fighter, the song that she did, the vocal that she featured on with.
Oh, you gotta listen to
Far East Movement.
Gotta listen to Goodbye Sadness, Hello Happiness. That's like literally one of my favorite ballads of all time.
Yeah. Also, Always.
And also,
Always.
What was the SM Station song she did? Because I remember I bought the SM Station like compilate thing, and she featured on a song on there.
I forget it's called. So
but yeah, so that's the thing. I'm more experienced with Yoonmirae's singing voice. That hearing her rap is just kind of a shock for me hearing her going back and forth. So yeah, it was an interesting experience listening to this album for the first time. But definitely,
I'd say, just to interject before you continue, like I'd say that Yoonmirae is like easily the most influential female rapper.
Oh yeah, definitely
in K-pop, like
definitely
all like almost. Like a ton of rappers, like to me, I always think like, oh, they're trying to be like Yoonmirae.
Yeah, because
like they're who people imitate. She is.
She brings a huge amount of swag to her lyricism and like the thing I appreciate about this, and just speaking in generals with this entire album, you can definitely tell the influence that she had, or the influence she's taking from like older hip hop, like from the 90s, and like that's the stuff I love. That's the stuff I like. Sort of when I first started getting into hip hop, that's the stuff I really idolized. So I'm just glad. I'm glad to be able to hear this kind of like music in K-pop, because most hip hop nowadays is just more like modern hip hop in a way. But yeah, this is like all throwback basically, which I really love.
That's kind of like, I guess, part of their background. Like it's
I mean,
what
they've been around
like
for a while too.
Well, yeah, like they were around during that time, like actually making music.
Early
like
90s.
Like Tiger JK, he grew up in the freaking LA riots, like legitimately. Like that's where he came up on, was he was rapping about like the the tension between like Koreans and black people, and there's all the craziness and stuff like that. So. Yeah, that's how Drunken Tiger was founded, and Yoonmirae, she originally grew up in America, and
she grew up in Fort Hood.
She's half black, half Korean.
Yep.
So like, it's just funny.
The thing is that you wouldn't tell. She's fairly like for a halfie. She's fairly light skinned, surprisingly. So I was kind of shocked when you guys told me that she's half black, because I wouldn't expect it just from seeing her.
Tasha Reed.
Well, yeah, but if you hear the name Tasha Reed, you definitely Tasha. But
well, it's not. It's technically. Well, yeah. I think because it's Natasha. I think.
Natasha. So yeah, she just likes Tasha. But like speaking of the actual song, loved it again. Just like again, I love the whole throwback aspect to it. So yeah, and obviously like the MFPTY part, and I really just in general like with hip hop like track, I love when they sample live concerts and then it's just got that whole like shitty lo-fi thing and like they go into the actual song. I'm such a sucker for that. Yeah. I'm such a sucker for that. Like Kanye uses that. Like all these really like popular artists I love using that thing like style. So
yeah. Okay, moving on to Thin Lines featuring Tiger JK. So
classic
this is
R&B.
Yep, classic R&B Yoonmirae song. This is like her staple because you get the best of both worlds. You get her amazing singing and her just like amazing rapping. It showcases both of her talents so well. And I loved the back and forth between her and Tiger JK during his verse.
Yeah.
And then they're just such a cute married couple.
Yeah, because
they're like
the most
they're both super
song.
like swag like hip hop artists, and they're just so
like,
cute.
I love you, babe. it's so adorable. I'd actually say this is my favorite song on the entire like whole
it's
track
up there
album.
for me.
No, it's hard for me to pick.
Well, no, because again, like the best of both worlds, where I love the way she spits, and there's just something so effortless about the way she raps. It's something you don't really hear in K-pop, to be completely honest, because it's
not
very
style
hard
right now, you know.
Yeah, and no, it's very hard to rap just in general too, and so like, oh man, like. I just love just basically everything about her is effortless. Her singing is effortless. Her rap flow is so effortless. I love how again she's sort of very few people can pull something like this off. Like it's very hard for people to just have the same sort of, because it's very opposite. It's very hard to have like the incredible like swag and just like the sort of cadence of like a really good rapper, and just sort of be able to peel that away and have just like a sort of just like smooth as butter voice when it comes to singing. And Yoonmirae brings that to the table. So I'm just super, again, this is probably just like normal for you guys, but like I'm just, for some of these songs I'm just super amazed with just like how well it works.
We gotta like wait, Nate. You have her full discography, right?
Yeah.
You need to share it with us, because like I want to re-listen to it, and Andrew needs to listen through all of it for the first time.
I need to do my research because I was just super impressed with this.
Fantastic. Like with Thin Lines, like as always, her vocals are really really smooth. Her rapping is great. Tiger JK's rapping is great as well. You know, he's always got like that sort of like reggae tinge to it.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Next we have Cookie. So this is actually my favorite song.
Cookie.
I got it right here.
Curse you.
But no, this is another R&B song, but it's more electronic focused. And to differentiate it from Thin Lines, it's got more aggressive rapping, where Thin Lines was more chill, like sentimental type rapping. But yeah, I think this is probably my favorite on the whole album. I loved everything about it.
Yeah, again, I love this one too as well, just because it's the way she's singing is kind of like, again, like the iconic female R&B rappers or singers of the 90s. So like, I don't know, like a Brandy or I can't think of any else off the top of my head, but yeah, just the way she sings is just so beautiful. And again, just like how she combines that with the rapping is incredible.
It's just like, I don't know, I love this type of music. Like it's weird because like I don't really listen to this kind of music outside of K-pop, but I love it when it's inside. It's weird. Like I like it when it comes on the radio and stuff like that, but it's like, I don't know, it's interesting to me, I guess. Yeah. I think it's just like Yoonmirae is sort of a special case where I feel like, I don't know, she just does it so well that like, I guess I don't need to go elsewhere because I feel like I'd compare too much. Yeah, well, I guess to like my favorite artist.
She's the OG when it comes to like female rappers, so it's
well, I mean,
it's gonna be
especially in
natural.
K-pop,
yeah. Yep. Next we have You and Me featuring Junaflow. So this is the title track.
It's a cover of the Card song.
It's a cover of the Card song. I love the idea for this. So this is just like a chill pop song. It's like a really great summer sound. It's not aggressive or sad or anything.
Yeah.
I thought it was a great idea for the single. I thought Juno Flow fit it perfectly. I think if she featured Tiger on this, he wouldn't have fit nearly as well.
Yeah, especially with
type of song.
especially with the lyrics.
Yeah.
So for the songs that have English versions, can we just cover the English version at the same time?
I was about to say,
we can.
because I'm gonna get into that.
Because it's pretty much the exact same. The notes are pretty much the same.
Yeah.
But yeah, the lyric, and then I think for the English version, it works perfectly. Like, obviously, she's American and writes her own stuff. So
I'm pretty sure
she can actually make the lyrics.
I'm pretty sure she's probably writing everything in English.
Yeah,
maybe
definitely.
First,
her native language is English.
Yeah, or just when she's conceptualizing songs, it's probably in English first. So.
Yeah. And then I thought the MV was awesome. It's just like a fun dance party with her friends and family. And then with like interspersed shots of her in different different outfits singing in front of like different colored backgrounds.
Yeah.
I thought it was really well shot and really well done for this type
simple.
of song.
It's simple and well done.
Simple but effective. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, like with this song, I actually prefer the English version just because I feel like
same. Actually,
it was definitely originally written in English, and it works the best that way. Like honestly, this song, I wanted to just start playing on American radio, and I feel like everybody would love this song. Honestly,
just like a hip hop R&B throwback station or whatever, you would notice.
Well, like even on today's hits, I feel like people would totally like grab onto that. Like if I could just pay like all the DJs just $1 million and they just play it in their rotation, it would become popular.
Yeah,
I guarantee it.
Yeah, just for this, with this and the Peach, which is a later song, like I'm weird where I like hearing the Korean version. I didn't like it as much, but I like it way better with the English version, where I like the song basically. Like it feels more natural when it's the English version.
Yeah. So like part of why I like kind of, I guess, quote unquote escaped to K-pop is because I didn't want the lyrics anymore. But like when they're good, like it definitely does add to the song, you know? Because like in a lot of American pop songs, like the lyrics are just like
garbage, nonsense.
Nonsense, or they're boring, or they don't mean anything, or it's just I just feel like it was well done here. Like they're not super deep, but they still are like well executed and don't feel cheesy or anything.
Yoonmirae is capable of super deep, so
yeah.
Okay, so my Skype freaked out there.
Yeah.
Did it happen for you guys too?
he just had like the thingy, but then it's fine.
Well, yeah, because both you guys froze, and then I just went no. So it would randomly say that in the middle of because I froze.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be in my audio though, to like over whatever you guys are talking about.
Sorry, users.
Like, yeah, but yeah, my Skype just freaked out for a second. Okay. Next we have Kai Bai Bo, which is rock paper scissors. If you don't know.
It's a cover of the Jesse dumbfounded Microdot Yaks from lyrics.
So this was a pre-release song, and I think this is a great contrast to You and Me, because this is just like hard hip hop going back to her roots, where You and Me was just like a fun summer pop song.
Honestly, I expected this song to be the first one on the album.
Yeah,
because with the with chanting in the beginning, like it sounds like the opening.
Yeah. But I think it's cool because like most people know Yoonmirae nowadays is like an OST singer.
Yeah.
And this
That's
was
how I know.
as the pre-release song was a great way to introduce her to like she was made famous for, like.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the music video is the same. It's a really good contrast where it's just like really hardcore hip hop styling, as opposed to like just the fun You and Me styling.
Like we kind of talked about this, I believe, already.
Yeah, we talked about it in releases.
Yeah, but like, I think my notes were just like, I'm glad that she's able to still even though it's like it's a harder like hip hop style track, she's able to still seamlessly interweave her vocals into it, and it still doesn't take away from the song at whatsoever, because she goes in on these verses, man. It's incredible.
Well, like, yeah, for real, like, again, like, for female rappers, like, Yoonmirae is a standard. Like, she is the bar, in my opinion. Like, everybody aspires to be her, and, like, this kind of song is why. Like, she shows that, she can spit like anybody else can, and then you can go to, like, you can go to her ballads, and then she's like got some of the best vocals anybody's got as well. Like, it's incredible.
Yeah, no joke. She's better than some like male rappers that are out there. Honestly, like like her flow is that good, man.
Yeah. Next we have Champagne, another song featuring Juno Flow. And this is just a more traditional like American hip hop style song, and that's emphasized by it being in English. And I thought Juno Flow fit this song really well as well. This was definitely one of my favorites.
I'm more tolerant of trap beats than you guys are, so I love this immediately. Just because, this is a more modern hip hop type sound, so sounds something like, I don't know, you'd hear on the radio nowadays. I can't particularly think of any specific rappers right now, but I enjoyed it. Yeah, I think I liked, in terms of features, I probably liked this feature from Juno Flow better than on You and Me, just because I love the hook. The hook's so good. Like, it's so perfect. And again, I usually have like a sort of a problem with triplets, but she's not over reliant on it. Like, she does a good job of changing up her flow and her cadence constantly. And I love how, again, she's, even with this where she's almost 90% rapping, there's still a bit of like melodic, like there's still a bit of notes to the way she's rapping. So again, these are just incredible song after incredible song so far.
Yeah, I feel like, again, like, sort of, like, this song, like, could easily have fallen into a trope, but, like, the way, like, how it doesn't, it just shows, like, I guess how the mastery, I guess, she has over her craft kind of thing, like...
Yeah.
Like, when it first started, I was like, oh, this is a little generic, but as the song progressed, like, I got a little more into it, and as I got used to it, I liked it a lot more, so, yeah, I really like the song as well.
Yep. Next we have Peach, which is a more chill
Best
R&B
English
song.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so this is a chill R&B song. I like the electronic influences. And then if we get to the English version, it's very sexual.
Oh my god, I'm just like, calm
even
down.
The Korean version, you can tell just because the chorus is...
drippin',
I didn't even
from
put... No, when I first listened to
boy.
Like, I listened to this album in order at first. Yeah, I didn't put two and two together.
You did not put two and two together.
I totally did.
Peach, my dude.
But
what
you
do
guys
think
had talked about it before already.
No,
anyway.
like when we got to the English version later on, like, it just, I was like, oh.
It clicked, and you're like, oh, that's what she's talking about.
Yeah, that's why I immediately messaged you guys. I was like, oh my god, the English version of Peach.
With this song, I like the Korean version way better than the English version.
Because you don't have to deal with
just because
I
feel
agree.
like... Just because the lyrics are kind of, I'm just like, it's a bit too direct for my liking.
Yeah,
I'm just
it's like if Cream had an English version.
Yeah,
it's like,
basically.
Oh my god, even more worse than it already was.
If Cream had an English version, that's Nate's fever dream.
That's my worst nightmare.
It's like it's Cream, but I can understand it. What the fuck? But I mean, yeah. Instrumentally, I like this song, but yeah, the lyrics are just way too cringy and embarrassing for my taste.
I don't think it's cringy. I think it's just.
I don't think it's
like you said. It's too direct. Yeah.
It's
so
too literal.
I agree.
There's not enough
the
lyricism. That's what I mean by it.
Because it is a great song. Like, honestly, Peach, the Korean version, is probably my favorite song, I think.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, the Korean version. What I can understand.
Not the English version.
Next we have No Gravity, piano version. It came out. This was another pre-release song. Well, it wasn't really a pre-release song. It was a single.
Yeah, it was a
They're
single.
just putting a version on this album.
2 months ago, wasn't it?
A couple months ago, yeah. And I think this is a fantastic version. I think I prefer the original a little more because I really like the synths. And this would be my favorite song on the album, but I'm not counting it because it was a single. But I loved everything about this song, so
Yeah.
I was happy they put this on the album.
Honestly, like, sorry to cut Andrew off, but like, this song for me is like, I guess almost like, I've actually read the lyrics, but like, just the style of it is kind of like, Yoon Mirae's like equivalent to Tabo's Airbag. Like, it just feels very
basically
signature, I guess, to her.
Yeah, definitely. But in terms of what I'd prefer between the original version and the piano version by a mile, honestly.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, I love the piano version.
Like, I think just because I love how having a piano version just sort of strips back the instrumentals enough where you're able to appreciate her vocals. Just because like the choral nature of like the vocals during the chorus is incredible. I love her lyricism, just like set it free, no gravity, like that sort of thing. Like again, there's a lot of artistry in this song, and I feel like the piano version just like lets you just like listen to it, like, and pay attention to it.
Yeah, like if I were to go back to my sort of like synesthesia comparisons, I'd be like, I visualize her just singing alone in a church. Yeah. Like at the piano.
Basically, yeah. And there's a spiritual, or like there's like a like spiritual nature to the song that you can sort of derive from it.
Well, a lot of that visualization comes from the fact that, you know, how stripped back it is, and also how much space they give between the piano and the vocals. Like it really opens it up and makes it seem like, you know, a big space is, you know, it's being played in.
Again, that echoey effect that they have on that, the chorus is just incredible, and like definitely helps set the sound stage. Like there's, like this song is it's nothing short of beautiful, and I love this piano version so much.
Yeah.
Next we have Like Today featuring Double K and Who $? I don't know how to pronounce that. But this is another
money.
Yeah, who money? Yeah, who knows?
Who money?
Who dollar? But yeah, this is another chill R&B song. I like the piano focused instrumentals for this one. They like have a pretty long verse for the feature as well, and I thought it fit really well. I think they did a great job choosing the features for the songs on this album.
I'd say this is probably the only miss for me in terms of actual songs, because I don't know, it just as an R&B track, it wasn't as interesting as Thin Lines or Cookie was. And it was which kind of sucks, because I love Woogie produced tracks a lot, but I don't know. Yeah, this one just didn't sound out. It just falls victim to how amazing all the other songs that came before it are. So it sounds pretty run of the mill in comparison.
Yeah, I think I agree that it's still at the least, but I still really love the song. Like, Yoonmirae's vocals are so smooth.
The vocals
in
are
this.
good, yeah.
Yeah, I really, really love that aspect of it.
Yep. And finally, since we're skipping the English versions, we have
Jam Come On Baby
remix. So this was a single that she released in 2016. So this is more electronic focused version.
Was it really 2016?
Yeah,
at least the music video was
2016.
Yeah, actually, I think you're right, because I think it came out my first semester of college. I remember that.
But yeah, this is a great remix. A little more electronic focus than the original. Came out really well.
Again, I'd say this in Like Today would probably be the only misses, just because I'm usually a big fan of like vocal shopping when it comes to remixes, but I don't know, this just kind of came off messy and repetitive a bit. So yeah, I didn't like compared to the original song, which I went back and listened to. It just kind of butchered it away in a way.
I do agree that I think I like the original better, but I still think this is a pretty good remix. I think it might also just be biased because I love the song already, so that kind of thing. But yeah, honestly, I wish they just had put that song right on the album. I think it would have been great.
Yeah. Okay, that's it for this album. We will do our scores, and for me, I did a 6-1, so I gave it a 9. I thought all the tracks were amazing. Definitely a 6 for music. I thought the concept and everything was great. Nothing blew me away, but I thought it was really good. So 2 and then 1 for bias, obviously.
I originally was gonna give it a 5 out of 6 for music, but I feel like just like even though I didn't like like you and or like Today and Jam Come On, the remix didn't stand out as much. I guess I could sort of like discard that just for how incredible the rest of the songs were, and just like they stood out a lot. So I definitely have to give it full marks and 6 out of 6. Concept 2 out of 3, and nothing really blew me away, I guess, but. Yeah, definitely bias 0.1 out of 1. And yeah, it was definitely an interesting experience just because I don't really get to hear this type of music in K-pop a lot. So it's really refreshing to hear this. And wait, are you joking that this is like her first album in forever?
No,
Like,
this is her first album
real.
in 16 years.
What the hell?
15 or 16.
What has she been doing all this time?
Well, she's been releasing music, but she just never put out an album.
Oh, okay.
Singles
She's
and
been
FBTY.
OSTs, lots of OSTs.
I hope we don't have to wait 16 years for the next album. What the hell, man? Like I need more.
So for me, I think I'm gonna give it a 10. Like I really
I thought about it.
Well,
Yeah, I thought about it too.
I'm a huge fan of Yoon Mirae, and I really really loved the album. So I think she definitely deserves a 10. The only thing I guess we've already talked about the music. Obviously, it's fantastic. With the concept, all I'd say is like the MVs didn't actually blow me away, but I think the album still deserves a 10. And with concept, like I absolutely love the album art. Like it's so clean.
Oh
like,
yeah,
that's
the
totally
really
my
clean album
style.
art.
I love it.
It's
So,
orange lighting
yeah.
that you actually appreciate, Jacob.
Well, it's not orange. It's red. Like it's not this
reddish.
freaking yellow orange dank disgusting thing.
It's certified not dank.
Yeah, like this looks cool and like I don't know, just chic and interesting. It's cool.
Yep. Okay, so 9 out of 10 overall. Gets shiny. Everyone gets shiny with Triple H.
Oh, I'm
Poor
sorry,
Triple H.
I'm sorry, Triple H.
I feel bad because
I do too, because I know,
like, but,
I don't like being negative about stuff.
Triple H is gonna bury
you.
you. Triple H is gonna bury us now.
I'm not gonna lie about what I think. So
you know what will get will get me like a 10 out of 10 for Triple H actually collaborates with Triple H, the wrestler. If Triple H collaborates with Triple H, I will give it 10 out of 10 album of the year. Please.
Okay, we're all good.
All right, so with that, we've finished the show.
Yep. Jacob's being super awkward closing for some reason.
Yeah. So
what do we have on our schedule?
Going to see Monster X tomorrow.
Produce Cast should be out by
Produce Cast should be out way before this, hopefully.
Cardcast.
Cardcast will be out this week.
Cardcast soon.
Well, it'll be out before you hear this too.
Yeah, actually.
Because it comes out Wednesday, I think.
So we have a busy schedule ahead of us.
Yep.
I'll get to editing videos whenever I can. We're both at Monster X. But by the time you hear that, it'll have already be passed.
Yeah.
The only other
Check
concert
our Twitter feed for live tweeting.
Mm-hmm. The only other concert I'm going to is VAV, whatever they're called. I'm sorry.
It's VAV, I think.
It's VAV, but which actually falls on my birthday, so that's gonna be fun. That's in August though, so that's enough for a while.
Yeah, I mean, eventually we're gonna see Day 6, but that's like November.
Yeah. But okay. Yeah, I think that wraps it up.
Yep.
Thank you and
Waiting
goodbye.
for you to say it.
Stay peachy.
Throbbingly peachy.
Throbbingly peachy. I listened to it 76 times already.
And it only came out like a couple months ago.
Yeah. Yeah,
It
it's
is not-
already my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's my 10th most listened to song on iTunes already.
You madman.